Who was Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, and why does she hold such a significant place in Islamic history? Join us as we delve into the life of Aisha, a distinguished scholar and the cherished wife of Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Learn about her remarkable journey and her profound impact on the early Muslim community. Early life of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. Aisha bint Abi Bakr was born around 613 or 614 CE in Mecca, into a respected family deeply rooted in the early Muslim community. Her father, Abu Bakr, was a close friend and trusted companion of Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and later became the first caliph of the Islamic community. Her mother, Ruman, was also well regarded within their society. From a young age, Aisha was known for her sharp intellect and keen memory. Even as a child, she displayed a curious mind, eager to learn about the world around her. These traits would later make her one of the most important figures in Islamic scholarship. Her upbringing in a devout Muslim household provided her with a strong foundation in faith and piety. A notable event from her childhood was her engagement to Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Initially, she was engaged to another man, Jubair ibn Mut'im, but the engagement was broken off due to his family's hesitations about Islam. Shortly thereafter, when she was only 6 years old, she was betrothed to Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, following a tradition of securing ties through marriage within the community. This engagement and subsequent marriage were pivotal, not only in her life, but also in the history of Islam. As she grew, Aisha moved seamlessly from her role as a child in her father's house to that of a wife in Muhammad's household, where she continued to learn and later teach the principles of Islam. Her early years were marked by these transitions, setting the stage for her future contributions to the Islamic world. Life with Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Aisha's marriage to Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, was consummated when she was 9 years old, after the Prophet migrated to Medina. This marriage was significant not just for its personal connections, but also for the substantial influence Aisha would later have in the Islamic community. Despite the age difference, Aisha and Muhammad shared a deep bond of love and respect, which is evident from various incidents and traditions recorded about their life together. One of the most famous stories about Aisha is the incident of the necklace. During a journey, Aisha lost her necklace, and the caravan accidentally left her behind while searching for it. This led to a major event when rumors about her chastity spread upon her delayed return with a man named Safwan, who had found her alone and helped her return to the group. The situation caused much uproar, but Muhammad received revelations from Allah, Surah An-Nur, Quran 24:11-13, which proclaimed her innocence and established guidelines against accusing chaste women without evidence. Aisha mentioned that she raced the Prophet twice. She won the first race when she was lighter, and he won the second when she had gained some weight. These races show a lighter, playful side of their marriage, demonstrating that they enjoyed each other's company in various activities. Contributions to Islamic knowledge by Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, the wife of Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, made significant contributions to Islamic knowledge, playing a crucial role in the transmission of Hadiths, the sayings and practices of the Prophet. Her sharp memory and deep understanding of Islam helped preserve essential religious knowledge that continues to influence Muslims worldwide. One of Aisha's most notable contributions was her role as a leading narrator of Hadiths. She narrated over 2,100 Hadiths, which covered a wide range of topics from daily life practices to complex issues in Islamic law. Her teachings helped shape the development of Islamic jurisprudence, especially regarding women's roles and rights in Islam. Aisha was not just a passive observer, she was actively involved in teaching these hadiths to the next generations. Her home in Medina became a center of learning after the Prophet's death. Both men and women came from different regions to learn from her vast knowledge. This was quite revolutionary, as it showed her breaking the norms of her time by educating both genders. Her practical application of knowledge is evident in various incidents from her life. For instance, during the Battle of the Camel, she demonstrated her understanding of political and military strategy, although the outcome was not in her favor. This event underlined her active role in not just religious, but also political spheres of early Islamic society. Additionally, Aisha's involvement in the day-to-day life of the Prophet provided her with unique insights into his personal habits and religious practices. For example, she shared many personal stories about the Prophet's behavior at home, which helped Muslims understand and emulate his life in a very relatable way. These narratives included how the Prophet interacted with his family, his humility, and his personal devotion to worship, which enriched the spiritual and moral fabric of the Muslim community. Political involvement of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, played a significant and dynamic role in the political landscape of early Islam. Her involvement in political affairs showcased her leadership qualities and her deep commitment to the principles she believed in. Aisha's most notable political engagement was during the First Fitna, a period of civil discord in the Muslim community, following the assassination of the third caliph, Uthman, Radi Allahu Anhu. She was a key figure in the ensuing conflict, famously taking part in the Battle of the Camel. This battle pitted Aisha and her supporters against Ali ibn Abi Talib, the fourth caliph, in a dispute over how to handle the aftermath of Uthman's death. Riding a camel, which gave the battle its name, Aisha showed remarkable courage and leadership. Although her side was ultimately defeated, her active participation in this battle underscored her significant influence and political acumen. Aside from her direct involvement in battles, Aisha was also a respected advisor. She provided counsel to her father, Abu Bakr, the first caliph, and was known for her wise and often decisive opinions on matters of state. Her home in Medina was a hub of political and social discussions, where she continued to influence Islamic governance and policy through her teachings and opinions. Later, life of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. In her later years, Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, continued to play a pivotal role in the Islamic community, focusing mainly on education and the preservation of the Prophet Muhammad's Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam teachings. After the death of the Prophet and the resolution of the First Fitna, she settled back in Medina, dedicating herself to teaching and becoming one of the most important scholars of her time. Aisha's home in Medina turned into a crucial center of learning. People from various parts of the Islamic Empire came to learn from her vast knowledge. She taught many famous scholars who would themselves become key figures in Islamic history. Her teachings covered a wide range of subjects, including theology, law, medicine, and poetry, making her instruction vital for those seeking a comprehensive understanding of Islamic teachings. Her role in educating the Muslim community was not limited to religious matters. She also imparted lessons on social etiquette, morality, and the proper conduct of daily life. Her ability to relate the teachings of Islam to practical daily activities helped ordinary Muslims connect more deeply with their faith. Aisha's contributions during her later life ensured that the authentic traditions of the Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, were preserved. Her efforts in compiling and narrating Hadiths have been crucial in shaping the Islamic body of law and ethics. Her dedication to spreading knowledge made her one of the most revered figures in Islamic history, with her legacy continuing to influence the Muslim world today. Her life exemplifies the profound impact that dedicated individuals can have on their communities and the preservation of their cultural and religious heritage. Death and legacy of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, passed away in the year 678 CE in Medina. She was 67 years old at the time of her death. Her passing marked the end of a significant era in Islamic history. She was buried in Jannat al-Baqi, the famous cemetery in Medina where many of the Prophet Muhammad's Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam companions and family members are also buried. Aisha's legacy is profound and enduring in the Muslim world. She is remembered as one of the most learned women of her time. Her contributions to the compilation and interpretation of the Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, have been invaluable. Over 2,100 hadiths are attributed to her, making her one of the most important transmitters of these teachings. Her narrations have helped shape the understanding of Islamic jurisprudence and practice for centuries. Thank you for watching our video on the life of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha. If you found this insightful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more fascinating stories and teachings from Islamic history. Share this video to spread the knowledge and keep the legacy of Aisha, Radi Allahu Anha, alive. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you.